What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. This video is going to be another discussion video, and this video is going to be discussing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 3. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. If you guys are new, subscribe. Let's get into it. So if you have been on the internet and you've been looking stuff up for stuff to think about or talk about, you will know that apparently Amazon is trying to buy Electronic Arts, or EA, and EA owns PopCap. So there's this whole thing going around of people saying maybe that Amazon, when they buy EA, Garden Warfare 3 will be made. And I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about my opinions on this fact, because I don't necessarily think this will happen. I don't think there's gonna be a Garden Warfare 3, right? Because if you think about it, Battle for Neighborville was basically at a financial standpoint was a complete flop. You know, you can say that the game is fun. Okay, they're not gonna care if 13 people think the game is fun. It was a financial flop and a complete, basically, waste of their time. So already going into that, they see that, you know, the newest Garden Warfare game, you know, the newest game in the franchise is absolute dog shit. And they're not going to say, hey, let's sit down and let's try to make this good, because they know that whatever they put out is most likely going to have a negative feedback, like at any announcement, because, you know, Battle for Neighborville was an absolute trash game. Right? So that's number one. Number two, I feel like they're going to focus more on Plants vs. Zombies 2 and Plants vs. Zombies 3 more, because the mobile games actually earn a hell of a lot more revenue than the shooter games. So, you know, obviously, if you're buying a company for, I'm going to assume billions of dollars they're paying for, you know, you're going to want a lot of money back. So, you know, that's not easy, especially with this, you know, with this franchise. You know, like, as I said, the mobile games, they get them a lot more revenue. Three, Plants vs. Zombies is not the only franchise that EA owns. You know, they have like Battlefield, they have Battlefront, they have, you know, FIFA, they have a lot of other games that Amazon, when they buy them, they need to be focusing on. So, you know, they're not just going to be focusing, like, they're not going to buy EA and say, hey, you know, we bought this company, we're going to work specifically on the PvZ games. You know, they're not going to say that, because from my point of view, the PvZ games are probably the least money grossing franchise that EA owns. I'm gonna assume that Battlefield is, you know, gonna be one of the top ones. Battlefront, maybe they're gonna make a new game for Battlefront, because those are the games that get them a lot of money. Now, those are my reasons of why I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll tell you guys, if they do buy EA, I'm not saying it won't happen, but I just have a lot of doubts that it will ever happen. For one, actually, I've been reading about it, and a lot of articles are saying that Amazon might not actually even be buying EA. Now, obviously, the majority of them do, but a lot of them say that, you know, Amazon is not even gonna think about purchasing EA, and that they're false. They might, you know, make Garden Warfare 3. Who knows? Maybe they think, you know, let's try to revive this game. You know, we see that there's a lot of players on Garden Warfare 2 still. Garden Warfare 1 is even having a lot of players. Battle for Neighborville, it has players, but, you know, again, it's kind of a dead game. So maybe, you know, they will think, hey, let's try this. Let's give it another shot. And considering that the mobile games are really, you know, getting popular and still have a lot of players and earning them a lot of money, maybe they're thinking to themselves, again, let's try to revive this shooter franchise, right? But I know I do see a lot of people talking about Garden Warfare 3 and how they think it's gonna happen, and I don't want to say you're being naive, but also at the same time, I honestly don't see it happening in the future, even if Amazon does buy EA. Unfortunately, I really do want it to happen, but I just cannot see how it could possibly happen. You know, they're literally gonna probably lose money on this, you know. And Amazon is also known to be pretty scummy a lot, so they could also just, you know, re-release Garden Warfare 2 or Garden Warfare 1 or a different platform, and, you know, like, you know how Garden Warfare 2 was re-released on Steam. It wasn't even a Steam port, it was basically just an Origin port onto Steam. You still needed Origin to play it. So yeah, it honestly is probably just going to be a cash grab for them if they do buy EA, the Garden Warfare franchise, not the PvZ franchise specifically, because I feel like they will actually work on those, because PvZ 2 is still getting updates, and from what I've heard, it's actually a pretty decent game. But yeah, Garden Warfare 3, just don't think it's gonna happen. I'm sorry to tell you guys this. I know you guys really want Garden Warfare 3, and I do too. But unfortunately, I don't see how it could possibly happen. If it does happen, you know, come back here and make fun of me all you want. They're my opinions. You know, I'm not saying that Amazon is gonna focus on these other game titles. I'm not saying, you know, that they're not gonna work on Garden Warfare 2. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying, you know, I don't know for sure, right? They might just buy EA and just, I don't know, just delete all the games. You know, it's theirs if they buy it. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys have any idea of of what's happening, if you guys want to leave your suggestion or your opinion in the comments, feel free to. If you guys did enjoy this discussion video, make sure to drop a like. If you guys are new, subscribe. And this is gonna be Noah wishing for Garden Warfare 3. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.